Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to Joy is Real. It is 9:01 p.m. here in Las Vegas. That means it's just a little over midnight on the East Coast. What's going on, Florida, Atlanta, North Carolina, South Carolina, New York, and wherever else we got folks? And that also means it's about 11:01 p.m. in my home state of hometown rather, not home state, because the home state is Missouri. The hometown is St. Louis. Okay, so good evening, almost morning, family. Again, welcome to Joy is Real. We are here to recap Love and Marriage Detroit Season 2, Episode 8. Now, I have seen clips of this episode. It's called Podcast Pop Off. I believe Anthony may be calling the police on a young lady. I hope that isn't the case, but we will definitely see tonight. So before we get started, okay, all right, before we get started, I need everyone that comes in the room to definitely hit the like button. All right. I need you to hit that like button. I need you to share the live. I know that we are a small channel over here. We don't have much motion going on, but I promise it's going to get greater later. Joy hasn't figured everything out, but we are definitely motivated to do so. Okay. All right. So, welcome, you wonderful 10 people. Again, my name is Joy. Welcome to Joy is Real. We are here to give live commentary on this next episode of Love and Marriage Detroit. Okay. So, give me two shakes. I have to do some things in the background real quick. All right. So I have to get this going. What's going on with everybody now that I have a couple people in the room? How are you guys feeling tonight? All right. All right. I believe that's there. See, I'm going in my studio, y'all. See, Joy hasn't even gotten very familiar with how to move stuff around and all that good stuff. It is just like, ooh, honey, a lot to deal with for sure. I wish it was the morning time. I would welcome you guys. I have a, I guess, a welcome video, but it's for folks in the morning. So we can't per se play that right now, it being 9:04 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay, but we will get to it in just a second. Are you guys hitting that like button for me? I really need y'all to be doing that. Okay. I really, really do. I would appreciate it for sure. Okay, we getting ready to get started. We are. Let's check to see if y'all hitting that like button. I really need y'all to be hitting that like button, all right? Because if y'all not hitting the like button or commenting, then y'all must be bushwatchers. And I do have something for the bushwatchers. See, I even be forgetting to take stuff off the loop. All right. So we are going to get to it in just a second. In just a second. I mean, I tell you, when you have your settings set on this portrait mode, folks just be coming in and out, in and out, in and out. But that's okay. I just hope y'all hitting that like button. a few of them did, not too many, not the 10 that I say, but that is all right. That is all right. But again, I need you guys to hit that like button. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's start the show. All righty, all righty. So let's get to it. All right, y'all. Again, excuse me. This is Love and Marriage Detroit, Season 2, Episode 8, Podcast Pop Off.
Previously on Love and Marriage Detroit.
I get mom guilt a lot. I mean, I'm gone so much. And I don't want them to ever feel like I'm not there.
The stuff that you do, you're doing Ava's hair. You going to pick out dresses and saying, what do you want to wear all week, Ava? Those are moments as well.
I feel like it's not enough. And my daughters know they get it from their mama.
You're cheating. I'm high nose.
I want to sing again. I want to get back into artistry. Time to wake up, everybody slipping on me.
There you go.
Good job.
Yeah.
Did Anthony ever say anything about me being on his podcast too?
You know, the way he talked to Chelsea, I don't know. I'm not comfortable with just you and him on a podcast.
Well, speaking of Chelsea, because she's on the team, she might be coming with us if we visit that podcast.
We have a whole new baby on the way. Who wants to be having 2 kids in diapers? I really feel like I am going to just be the bad guy when it comes to both girls, and daddy gets to be the fun parent.
Are we serious right now?
So I see that Kimberly and Marcel is the new, okay. The new couples have been added to the intro, child. Come on now, new couples. All right. They haven't been added to the cast members on the website, though. But all right with the intro. I mean, they added these folks to the intro quick, honey. Is that Winter? Oh no, honey, why am I saying Winter? You know my mind is on a whole nother show. Have mercy. Let's go.
Okay, so
Ooh, really?
yeah, the soup expanded. Okay, so here's the garlic bread.
Oh, can I put it on the table?
Yeah, I put it in the middle. You know where I'm sitting? That's mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Honey, I wonder how the girls feel about having a grandmother of a different race. She looks just like most of the white grandmothers I know for sure. So cute.
Door.
Yes, it is. Daddy. Hey, what about me?
Hey, baby.
Hi.
Hi, girl. Mwah.
Hi, Daddy.
What
Hi.
am I, chopped liver?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Hi.
My. Those girls and they daddies, honey. They love their daddies and they mamas just there to comb their hair.
Baby.
Since I've been back in the house, we need time. We need a long time to.
Are you actually back in the house, Brandon? I mean, the jury is still out on that one. I really don't. I don't know. I caught a live of Miss Christina's I believe last week sometime, and when she was asked about her relationship, baby, the way that she answered that was like, okay, whatever. You know, she answered it, but honey, it wouldn't be the response that I would think that a happy woman would give. Not in the sarcastic way that she provided. But, you know, that's just Joy's opinion. You know, we'll see how the rest of the season goes and just the continuing of this particular show, if they are going to remain a solid couple. I believe they are still a lot more rocky than they are portraying here.
To really get this marriage going to new heights. And in order to do that, it's great to be able to have the kids at my mother's house.
Yes, it's like an added bonus. She wants to keep the kids, and we want to get rid of them sometimes so that we can have our alone time. So works out perfectly.
How things going?
Good. Your son has been on his best behavior. Can you believe it?
Why do you sound shocked?
I am a little surprised because normally we would have been back down the roller coaster by now.
The son is on the best behavior. And she is saying, usually by this particular time, we would already be spiraling. So she's tattling on him to his own mother. I'm telling you right there. Is not a good thing. There is no way, shape, form, or fashion should a daughter-in-law feel comfortable enough to speak ill of her husband to his mother. And she's doing it in front of the girls. But hey, again, this is just Joy's observation. Let's continue.
But you've been pretty consistent.
See, this is the thing that people don't realize is that you've been better too. I like this.
Right. Brandon say, wait a minute, hold up, swole up. Christina, you act like your poop don't stink. The reason I'm better is because you better. It's a give and give here. Don't think I'm the only one that has some work to do. Man, I tell you, women do get in this place of thinking that everything should be revolved around them when it comes to changes being made. But there's a lot of things that we must concede to as well.
Side of you that I've been getting, you know. But yeah, you know, it's been great being back with my babies. How y'all like Daddy being back home?
Good.
Good. What's your favorite part about me being back home?
That we don't have to come all the way here just to see you.
Grandma must live a pretty nice distance. We don't have to come all the way here to see you.
Bailey, what's your favorite part about Daddy being back home?
When you back home, you cuddle with me.
As long as we're both doing the work, I believe that we should stay in a good place in our marriage.
Yeah, it takes two. And
See, and what really stands out to me in this particular scene is that let's move back. Let's move back a little bit. And we move back a little bit.
As long as we're both doing the work,
I want to
believe
stop
that we should.
right there. My whole takeaway of this particular scene is how grandma is not saying a word. She is not providing anything. She just there eating and watching. Because I believe she knows this is a bunch of malarkey. That is what I'm thinking. But come on, let's continue.
Just stay in a good place in our marriage.
yeah, it takes two. And I feel like this is the first time in our marriage that we are both on the same page, willing to do the same amount of work and effort. So the sky's the limit for the Smiths. I don't know if you know, but Christina has embarked on her.
I know. I was just going to ask her.
Her music career.
I took your advice. You know, you said to get back to the things that I love. It's a lot different now, the industry.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And I'm 20 years older now. So I do know that I need to learn how to push past the nervousness, like vocally.
It's only so much you can learn in artist development. Sometimes there's nothing like getting that real on stage experience.
But do you really think that I have?
Ooh, honey. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with pursuing your dreams no matter what age you are. But we all know that the industry, when it comes to music, is a young person's game. But we'll see, because there's still a niche. I'm sure, you could probably book some things. If your talent is, on par enough, for sure. I truly believe that. They have cruise lines, and I hear that is definitely a place that folks who have, this talent of showmanship that just don't make it quite, or haven't made it quite just yet. You know what I'm saying? I heard that was a great outlet for those types of people. Now, I know she probably ain't gonna be on no cruise ship, but just for those that may hear this, that may have the ability of doing so, that is definitely an option.
Have like what it takes?
The question is never if you have what it takes or not. The question is, are you going to be dedicated enough to the music thing to really make an impact? That's the only question.
Brandon did say he was going to be way more supportive of me, and
So I believe that particular statement is given to most people who are pursuing anything. It's about the effort you put in. You want to be good at something, you got to be dedicated, because you may have a desire or some raw talent doesn't mean that development is not necessary. So yeah, it's about your input for sure. That's what I'm saying, just even about this content creation. It's about the time you put into it. And honey, when I tell you, Joy is all over the place when it comes to time and availability, but we are definitely going to get there. I keep saying that, but we are going to get there. Let's
I feel
continue.
like this is one of those times where I'm feeling his support. I feel like him acknowledging my talent is him showing me that, you know, hey, I see you, sis. I see you, babe. Like, you got what it takes.
It's been effort on both ends. She has made me want to be this better husband because she has been a better wife. I feel like we're headed towards the best part of our marriage that we ever, imagined.
I'm glad we're in a better place. The kids are spending more time over here. I appreciate you always stepping up and stepping in to help.
My mom has always held me down, and this time it was no different. This separation that we had, she really stepped up and helped me out and let me stay there.
I am so grateful for my mother-in-law. I have a newfound love and respect for her, and I hope that this will be a segue into her and I cultivating a newfound relationship. I know you've been down the path of...
Well, you sure shouldn't be starting off by talking crazy to her about her son. Well, talking crazy about her son to her. That's what I should say. Honey, how can you cultivate a relationship that way? You think you his mama. So you can't do that when his mother is present. Come on now. Know your place, baby. Know your place. Yes, you are his wife. And yes, the good book says that once a man findeth a wife, he findeth a good thing. But are you know that statement means so much more than just because he chose you to be his wife. Just because he chose you to be his wife doesn't necessarily mean you are a wife. Are you actually a wife?
Marriage.
See, I didn't press the button trying to continue. But the thing is, what I've noticed, Miss Christina, is that you can't be a little self-absorbed. But we'll see. We're only in season 2, but you are giving very, very self-absorbed. Come on, let's go.
And I know it did ultimately end in divorce, but do you have any advice for Brandon and I? Like we're moving forward, trying to, turn over a new leaf in our marriage and go down a new path together. Any advice for us?
Spending time together without the kids.
Well, we have a schedule now, which is including a date night. So we're definitely going to be spending way more intentional time.
Okay.
With each other.
That really helps. And you two communicate together, which is better than your dad and I did. Okay.
Good morning. Come on in.
I understand about them communicators that are very non-communicative. Some folks just don't know how to communicate. They have to be taught. And if they, hopefully they are a person that accepts change, hey, are you willing to learn new methods? Because if you stay in, one type of path, it gets stale if the other person is not feeling it. So again, there's give and give in relationships for sure.
I see you peeking through my window just to say hello.
Shoulders go up and down. All right, just looking down at the cookie.
Here's the retired mommy to be who needs a nanny. Have mercy. Come on, Kobe. What you got for us?
Where again? Perfect.
Today I am at home. I'm creating some content with my photographer.
Of course you're at home, Kobe. You are a retired woman. Retired woman. Where should you be? You're baking a baby. I know you should not be looking for no nanny, but that's my opinion. Because I want to know why you need a nanny and you retired. I want to know why you need a nanny and you are retired. Can you please answer that in a live? Can you go live on Instagram sometime this week and address why a retired mother needs a nanny? Okay, let's go.
This mama is coming after all the checks. Trying to land a deal with Sam's Club, trying to be on their partner list for 2024. So this.
Okay, so she does work too. That's what I thought. Okay, so maybe in Russell's mind, because she no longer has like a 9 to 5 that she has to get up to, and maybe he doesn't think that being an influencer is a job per se, because he says you retired, Kobe. Now, are you retired or are you an influencer? Because I understand that there's a lot of work in influencing, for sure. So maybe that's the reason that you want to have time to be able to do things like this. Your photo shoots. Doesn't seem like the kids are with you in this particular shoot. So they are of age where they're not like in school like that. I don't think, a baby and a 3-year-old or what have you. So I get it. Maybe.
This is a Sam's Club cookware set. My
All right, Sam's Club with the gray.
agency is pitching this. They're looking for me to show more of my in-home aesthetic.
Got it. Looking at the.
So where are the babies then? The babies should be there. They're part of the home aesthetic, darling. See, I don't know, honey. I don't know. I just think that the tone was not welcoming to my ears in the last episode regarding you being a retired woman who needs in-home help. But I don't know. Again, I would have to know more. I would have to really know more.
The pots right there.
Watching Kobe do her content creation, it reminds me of when we did our content creation when we were at the winery.
Everything is content. Be the content. You're in the vineyard.
I have been able to take some of her pointers, which is great. I still don't like it. I pay people to do those things.
Yeah, perfect. And then lean in towards the.
I know that's right. Dr. Thompson says, listen, this is too much. I pay people to do these particular things. With content creation, you do have to think about a lot of things. And I think that is why Joy is all over the place, because I have a hard time putting things in an organized manner, because my brain goes from this, that, because I believe I'm the creative type. So when it comes down to like the dotting the I's, crossing the T's, yes, I can do that. However, that it has its own timing and you get exhausted. So again, let's not go down a rabbit hole, Joy. Let's continue with the episode. Kobe, what else you got for us, baby? I like the gray though. I believe that if you would have had a pop of color somewhere in this scene, a pop of color needs to be, because all this gray, this is a lot of gray. I would like to see like maybe some, flowers, red or pink or purple, just any pop of color, because the slate is a foundation, and that gray is definitely a foundation type color. We need something else.
Counter. Yeah, perfect. And then let's get your hand here. How we feeling? Feeling good?
Feeling great. Are my lips glossy?
Lip gloss is popping.
My lip gloss is cool.
All right, take a look at those, but I think we got it.
Oh, definitely. She sound. How old are you, Kobe? She said, my lip gloss is cool. She don't sound like the young girls. I told my daughter the other week, she's almost 30. I said, honey, you are becoming the auntie. So you better go ahead and start like resetting now, if that's what you're looking for in your life, you better do it now, because in a blink you're gonna be looked at as definitely something else.
I think we're 6. These look really good. Yeah, these look great.
Good.
Perfect.
Perfect.
That looks like a very, very expensive camera, but it does have good pictures for sure.
We're Gucci. Tired of taking pictures.
This is your job, though.
I know, literally.
The reason for my visit today to see Kobe is just to check in on her, see how her health is doing. The second pregnancy has been a little tough on her body.
I'm experiencing a lot of pelvic pain.
Sharp, hot crotch. Yeah, I get it. I know.
Like every time I use the bathroom, like I'm looking down, like did it fall in the toilet?
I want to make sure she's okay, but also want to just check in. And
I know one thing. She has a thing about calling humans it. She has called her baby it. She has called the au pair and it. Everything is an it to Kobe. Have mercy.
catch up.
Last pregnancy, I was doing more. Like I was a little bit more active. This pregnancy, I feel like I don't have the wherewithal to do anything.
But you also have a toddler, so you are.
She drains me.
You're active.
Then I'm also concerned because I went to go get an ultrasound, and they were telling me that the baby is literally so close to like the canal, like pushing up. Just like, we're gonna send this into your doctor, and she'll call you if she has any immediate concerns. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. This pregnancy, I'm just like overly emotional. I'm just like, you slammed the door. Do you hate me? Like literally. He's just like, are you done?
Men, they just sometimes just don't get what we're going through. But like, I always feel like I'm the mean parent. What you bringing the baby doll for?
I want to bring it.
You gonna pack the baby doll? I'm knock you out.
You want your children to have joy and happiness.
I do, and they will. Discipline is also part of that. I'm disciplining. I get home, like, why is none of this stuff done? And like, I feel like I do so much. Like, I am like, I'm about to cry now.
Have mercy. Have mercy. Have mercy. With the moms that just want to be overly too strict. Why come she couldn't bring her baby down? Looked like y'all was going on vacation. Come on, let's go.
I'm so big.
Hey, Mr. Dow, how are you, love? Glad to see you for sure. It's always glad to see you. Let's see here. Thank you for the fair use. Indeed. Indeed. I did, while you're here, Mr. Dow, I did create.
Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purpose such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
I said, Mr. Dow comes in here all the time and puts up that fair use for some reason. So I said, let me do something with that, because, I haven't gotten struck for anything, but I definitely have been warned about certain things for sure. So I definitely appreciate you. And, well, you're here again.
If I gotta do it, I'ma do the most. You say pay to see a show, got the sauce overflow, yeah. If I gotta do it, I'ma do the most. Watching me to drink, no raise a toast to the goat, yeah. Body be dripping and sandy, part of my nose with that fancy. Money on me, I got plenty.
I'm going to have to do more to your intro because now I know how to do more things, Mr. Dow. I want to zhuzh it up. So I'm going to play with it probably tonight. Yeah, for sure. I'm going to do some other things too. There's, we're doing some things. We're not doing all the things that I thought I would have done by this time. But believe you me, being 4 months in, I believe that I'm where I'm supposed to be, for sure. Where I am supposed to be. So let's continue.
Busy. Like
Yeah.
I do so much for everybody. I'm literally at all your games, your practices, but I'm like, what about me?
You feel like you're just robotic, like you're just going through the
Oh,
motions, you're just
a lot of
doing what you
time.
know to
Yeah.
do.
All the time. And it's like, do I step back from my career to give them more time?
Mm.
But then would they recognize it? I don't know. I know they love me. I mean, Ava, literally, she has to touch me every 5 seconds. I'm like, I need a break. I need a break. But like, when I feel like I'm at my lowest, she's there.
Mm.
If I didn't know anybody loved me, I know that Ava loves me to the bitter end. I know I'm not alone in all of this, and you know that I'm here for you. Whatever you need, I'm here, and I know that you're here for me.
You've been so considerate despite all the things that you have to do.
Yeah.
So
For sure. And that's what we do for each other.
yeah, and I appreciate you, and I just love you so much.
Love you too. You should say it.
Girl.
Coming up, marriage to trade.
Why you look so tough?
Because I don't know what's going on.
I'm not gonna tell you what to do. You're gonna be really out here performing. You gotta be able to sing, moving around, rocking, spinning, dancing, all of this stuff, and the vocals still gotta be pristine.
You think it's too much for me?
So what is it that happened today that was disrespectful to you?
So,
Brandon,
Oh, you don't know how to answer a question now?
let me show you what I can
so
do.
now
What
I
can you
am
I can get somebody off my
okay. I
property
think
really
a
easy.
You
commercial.
being super ridiculous right now.
Okay, we're gonna try some stuff because we got 2 minutes for commercials, and I can't stop it. I do know that, and I wonder if I take it down, would it stop or does it continue? Oh, okay, so it does continue. Okay, I'm learning as we're going in real time, honey. Okay, so it does continue backstage, and we ain't gotta actually sit through the commercials like on screen like that. All right, so I can bring that up while we kind of just wait till the commercials like go through. So while the commercials, we got about mm, let's see, can y'all still hear the commercials? Let me check. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so y'all still can see me. What is okay? Wait a minute now. Okay, so y'all still on the screen. I see something else, but on my phone it shows. Lord have mercy on my. I tells you.
It's much better. Okay, this little triangle in the, right here, y'all three. I need y'all to really get open, get uncomfortably open.
I don't know it.
So that first note, we go condense that to the glottal, to the nose, to the nasal. Everybody give me that note real quick, go. Mouth wide open. Why you look so troubled?
Because I don't know what's going on.
I know that, but you know what? I'm over here looking troubled because I'm like, what is going on? I understand that he does do artist development. And this probably would be very uncomfortable because this is where you learn things. And she is 40 in a room. Them girls around her probably are half her age, but that's okay, love. We gonna get it together.
All right, boot camp is over. This was just vocal boot camp. We'll do performance tomorrow. All right, it's a wrap, y'all. It's a wrap. Good job. Good job.
Okay, that was the only part that was being filmed. That seemed very staged, but all right, come on, Brandon and Christina. I'm tired of the staging. Is this being staged? Are these things being staged? Are these people really being developed by your husband? I'm gonna have to go see if I see their pictures on his Instagram other than tonight. All right.
Jumping back into artistry has been a lot. There's been anxiety all over the place for me. I knew it would be hard, but I didn't know it would be this kind of hard.
You did good. You did good.
Are you sure?
I mean, I could tell you were confused. The thing is most people can sing flat-footed. But if you're gonna be really out here performing, you gotta be able to sing with all this energy flowing through your body, all this adrenaline, moving around, rocking, spinning, dancing, all of this stuff, and the vocals still gotta be pristine.
That gives me anxiety, you saying that.
It actually should excite you that it's that hard, because that means that everybody can't do it. And there's certain sacrifices we gotta make. This is too.
Right. That's what I would think, that this is something that you want to do, that you would be excited about it. I mean, I understand about having anxiety, but baby, this is something that you say that you dreamed about doing. So where's the desire here? Quit talking so much about barriers. You know, that doesn't do anything but get in your way and have you pushing things off. And that's why we're here. It probably in the first place, you know, now that you say that it's 20 years past from when you first tried doing this, you know? So don't talk yourself out of it. Listen to your husband.
Too much for most people that are trying to be artists.
You think it's too much for me?
I know you have that dog in you. I'm waiting on you to ignite the fire.
I love recording. I love singing. The whole performance end of it is not necessarily my thing.
Yeah, the most impactful thing an artist can do is perform.
I kind of just wanted to make music, make songs, put them out there. But Brandon does not believe in artists just putting out music. You have to do the whole 9 yards when you're working with Brandon. And I don't know how I feel about that.
Do you have time to give me the...
Are there artists out there that do that? I don't know. I'm pretty sure there may be. Because I'm pretty sure that this is a barrier for a lot of people that have talent. Performing in front of people, you know, that's not everybody's thing. But I don't know. We'll see.
type of training in stage presence and performance training that I need to get ready quickly.
Can you do it in the boot camp? Learning in a group, number one, is going to motivate you because you see other people like in the trenches fighting along with you.
Okay, I can do the boot camp, but I also, in addition, feel like I still need one-on-one attention.
Okay, I can do that. What I can't do is I can't go to motivate you and you push back.
With things evolving at home for Brandon and I in such a positive way, I feel like it will be nice to see the same progress in our working relationship.
You know, I want to see her successful, so I'm willing to give a little bit to get a little bit.
If I have to perform and I'm not ready, I'm gonna be so mad at you. You better start getting.
She talking herself out. Honey, you ain't even got to the point where somebody is asking you to perform.
Getting me ready quickly.
All right, I got you.
I mean it.
I got
Don't
you.
have me out here bold. It's
Okay.
gonna mean you don't love me.
I got you. If I put it on the schedule, you just gotta be there.
Okay.
I don't want to hear nothing about nothing.
You don't want to hear, oh, the kids gotta go to bed.
No, they'll stay up an extra hour that day because we have to make this happen.
I'm happy to hear that you're still committed. I'm bringing Chelsea onto the team, doing brand management for me. Everything needs to look on brand for me, whether it's in, you know, the area of influence, me as an artist, me doing fashion. She's gonna make it seamless and, you know, cohesive.
Oh my good Lord. I think you're putting the cart before the horse. But okay, okay, so I really do think that she probably has she has a song or something that she probably has in her back pocket that she is about to release. Because you can't tell me moves like this that a person who isn't known for this already would be doing. But you know, that's Joy's opinion. Let's continue.
Okay.
She'll prepare me for like interviews. She's gonna be at the podcast that Anthony invited me to come to.
Chelsea at Anthony's podcast.
Yes.
You're gonna really bring Chelsea to Anthony's business.
She's totally cool about it. Like being there, being in his presence.
Okay.
It's business.
Okay. Okay.
Coming up.
How do you manage your time?
With my wife, there's times where I have to say, like, I absolutely have to do this.
Right.
She was like, look, you're gone all day, every day. It's like, babe, the only way for us to be consistent, the only way for us to maintain is for me to do this.
All right, we're gonna try this again, y'all.
This swimsuit
Because
right here is actually
it
a
really didn't go as
adjustable
well as
straps,
I thought.
lifting effect.
Okay, so I am up here now, and it is on screen. We're gonna press. Okay, it's already back. Have mercy.
Now where I actually own a gym, you can't tell me God ain't real. Like, come on. This took a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. I mean, I got war wounds all on my hands from patching up holes. Like, it's finally here. And not only is it here, but my family is here. My friends are here. So I'm blessed.
What up, what up, what up?
Hey, family. How are you? How are you? Good.
With Anthony working today, I am so happy to be here to support the Harris family.
Have
Russell
mercy,
has worked
y'all.
really
Y'all
hard to
know I
open
do
this
not
gym.
know what I be doing
And
back here,
so
but
I
I'm
hope-
gonna get it
I
together. I'm
hope
getting
today
it
goes
together.
well so they can put the grand opening to the past and get on the same page before this baby comes.
I just want to thank everybody for coming out. It's been a long time coming. As y'all know, I want to first and foremost just thank my wife. Y'all, yeah, give it up for her.
Thank you. Thank you.
I really appreciate you.
I love you.
I love you too.
So much work went into this project. Even though our relationship is a little strained, I couldn't be more proud of my husband. I just hope that Russell is able to be home more.
Feel free to walk around, get a workout in if you want to get a workout in. And I just want to thank everybody for coming out. Thank you.
My guy Russ had a dream, and look at him. I am so proud of him. I love seeing my brothers accomplish.
Uh-oh. I love seeing an entrepreneur's not necessarily dream, but vision come to life. You know, it's definitely a hard journey. I know it. I know it. I know it. I've been there. I've done it. Uh, I'm trying to do more. So I understand the 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 work. I understand the work for sure. So bravo to you, Russell. Bravo to you.
There's some great things. Building businesses, I know what it takes to get this off the ground. And he did a great job, followed his dream, chased it, and now accomplished it. Happy for my man.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming.
I'm happy for you, Russell. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. Like, this is amazing.
Thank you.
Since we're all together, I wanted to let you guys know that I have a collaboration in the city of Detroit where I am doing 12 staycations for the year of 2024. My first one is at the Siren Hotel, and I thought it would be nice to have everybody come along and join me for the first one. I know we've had some moments. Such a nice.
I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. I love a good staycation. I believe we'll be able to see some real estate then coming up soon. Cause that's I watch a lot of these reality shows for real estate, y'all. I really do. I love a good view of a home.
Event.
Very
So
good.
proud,
Proud of
the
everyone.
Harrison. So, ladies, why we got a little breakaway? I need to talk to you all. We obviously know Kobe's gonna pop in another couple months. There's a cute little bar inside of the Siren called the Candy Bar. Y'all probably have been there. It's pink. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. That's fine. Thank you.
What was that about, Russell? I just plopped them lunches down, but that was pretty cool that he got lunch for them for sure.
Thought it would be cute if we did something to celebrate Kobe.
Baby.
Yeah,
That'd be nice.
like a little
Yeah.
sprinkle.
A baby sprinkle is a sprinkle or a shower for the second child.
Oh, I never knew that that was the verbiage. A sprinkle. So for the second child, it's a sprinkle. What is it called for the third? Hey Siri, what do you call a baby shower for the third child? Oh, it's also called a sprinkle. Smaller parties did not. Oh, it went away. She doesn't like to stay very long.
Getting all the ladies together, I think will be great for Kobe to see since she's had such a hard time with the pregnancy. I'm actually impressed that Christina wants to host a sprinkle for Kobe. I think that's very big of her.
So during the staycation, I set up a little baby sprinkle for Kobe.
Oh, nice.
But just like an opportunity to love on her.
Hearing Christina talk about planning a baby sprinkle for Kobe definitely brings back memories. I planned a beautiful baby shower for her many years ago, and she was almost 2 hours late. So,
What? Oh, so they really do have some history. It's more than what I, because when you throwing baby showers for folks, I would think that that means your relationship is a lot more close than just a fly by night friendship. But you know, the way that it was given prior to just this moment, I thought they were just like acquaintances.
you know, I'm having a little PTSD.
How do you manage your time? I be thinking about you all the time. Like, okay, he's a CEO, has been a business owner for a year. You're in the armed forces. And you went to school.
Bruh, it's with my wife, there's times where I have to say, like, I absolutely have to do this.
Right.
What we talked about, she was like, look, you're gone all day, every day. It's like, babe, the only way for us to be consistent, the only way for us to maintain is for me to do this.
I done leaned on Russell lately for a lot. And honestly, it feels good that now he can lean back on me because, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, he looks like Mr. Perfect. And they seem really perfect together. So the fact that he's sharing that, you know, they got some things going on that they need to work out, you know, it's making me feel a little closer to him.
Kobe, she's pregnant, right? And me not being there all the time versus her first pregnancy when I was like, bro, when she coughed, I'm like, dog, you spend a lot of your time just catering to your wife, which there's nothing wrong with that. We're supposed to do that. But this second pregnancy, I'm like, got all this stuff going on, and I can't be there like when she coughs.
Right.
I couldn't understand.
Uh-oh. Russell say, listen, now this the second pregnancy. We got things going on. I can't be there for everything. I can't, you know, that's probably why they got the nanny. He say, listen, this gonna take some a little bit off of me because this woman is on my back. I'm thinking that's probably why he did it. Now, with the au pairs, I am aware that the contract is usually for a year, possibly could be more, but I'm pretty sure it's in line with probably a work visa. So for however long a person may be able to have a work visa in the United States, could be the length of an au pair's time with the family. So we'll see. We'll see. Because I just don't think that this woman needs a nanny in her home full time. But if it's just gonna be for a short period of time to get through, like, you know, a hump, I get it.
Then I'm like, why is this such a big deal?
Our mind is like, go conquer, go provide.
Yes.
But being there present,
Yes.
that means everything to them.
Especially if this is your wife's love language, because my wife's love language is quality time.
Mine too.
Quality time, words of affirmation. And if you don't do it in that order, she's not gonna respond in that order.
Mine is.
Coming up, it's hard out here when you leaving out the club, having to worry about every 5 seconds. You know, is it a dude that's not happy with you making the money you're making? Is it a dude that's not? Is it a dude whose girl came to the club 3 times and he's like, why she keep going to Bravo's club? Because that happens a lot too.
Yeah.
And Keita sees that.
I mean, that's the second time I done seen Bravo wear something with that particular design. I don't know why folks have this thing for that bandana type of design, but whatever. Okay, let's see if we can do this again. How much time we got to figure this out? Okay, take it down. Is there anything else that I can bring up? Wow, that is doing what it's doing. Let's see. No. Image file. Stop. Present or in. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Sharing. So you can do a slide and extra camera. Hmm. Slides and PDF. Oh, I forgot about that slide I used. I used to have. I forgot about that one. Okay, we're back.
This is the new spot. The next humble abode has some customized back bars.
I show them what I got because it ain't no thing.
So good to have Brandon at Bloom checking out the new spot. We're about 70% done with it. It's a pretty dope resto lounge that provides billiards. I'm moving more into restaurant concepts with my business partners, and Keita cannot be happier.
I love it, man. This is a blank canvas right now, so I can't wait to see what you do with it.
We'll see. I'm gonna bring Anthony here, get his insight.
It's a huge place. Anthony is Dr. Thompson's husband.
I can tell you what he's gonna say already. Oh man, you know how we do, man. I just want to see you win, man.
Yeah, man. If you need
Have mercy. Listen. Bravo. Is this your own line or something, darling? Because I am quite intrigued by the reasoning of the design. This was on the last sweater, honey. Matter of fact, you and your partner here, Mr. Brandon had on the same sweater, remember? Let's go.
You know, I used to have a spot, you know. I used to have a spot, you know, back up in Pontiac, you know, just like this. You know, Anthony will never miss an opportunity to tell you what he's done, who he knows, how much he has. Never fails.
I'm telling y'all right now, I ain't getting no catfights. Business and everything. God got me to place, man, it's going too well. I invested in you with Opulence. When you said you want to do that, I had no problems putting the money up for you to do that. I cut a major check for that company that wouldn't get off the ground if I didn't. That's all I was saying.
Okay.
I made way more money than everybody in my family. I'm the first one they take it to that level. Don't even play with me. You wish you was me.
Yeah, Anthony is the most braggadocious person I have ever met.
He for surely is.
In my life.
I'm gonna invite everybody in here, man. When we open up, you know, we'll have a lot of loud music. You know, you can't hear any screaming.
Right.
Like they did at my anniversary. I'm glad I got my apology.
You got an apology from Marcel? That didn't seem like much of an apology, you know?
I feel like it was.
I feel like you got a little more pushback from Marcel than you should have. It was a little passive aggressive apology. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, but next time, come to me man to man.
How have you been since that dinner with Bravo and that whack energy he was giving you?
He bringing it up as if I was disrespecting him in his house. I'm like, look, dude, we're out. These are two women. I'm not about to carry my wife out and disrespect my wife and have her looking bad as if she's causing trouble when they're not even throwing no glass.
He just wanted you to say sorry.
Hello, TMKC. Nice to see you. Welcome. Sit back and relax for a little bit. We're reviewing Love and Marriage Detroit Season 2, Episode 8. The episode is called Podcast Pop Off.
Sorry, man.
I said sorry
I know, but they're going to keep doing it because Bravo been hanging around Brandon a lot, and they do the victim thing. It's always the victim role.
You know, it just didn't seem like he appreciated you calling him out. You know what I'm saying?
If a dude confronts you in front of 8 people, I would hope you don't tuck your tail. I would hope you sit there and say, well, I apologize, but next time just holler at me like what you did.
You didn't feel threatened by him at all?
No. Why would I feel threatened?
I just think that he feel threatened by you, bro.
But why would he feel threatened when he has things going on for himself?
Uh-oh. See? These are the words that I wish you guys would not use. These doggone producers are producing again. The new couples are trying to take each other out. There must be only enough room for one couple. Now, both of you are appearing on the intro now, which is good. I Thought things had been ironed out until we got to this scene. Why are y'all talking about feeling threatened? Does Bravo look like he would be threatened by what's his name? Is it Marcel? I wrote this down. Oh shoot. I forgot where I put my notes from the last episode, but whatever. I believe his name is Marcel. Bravo don't look like he needs to be threatened or feel threatened by this man. Now, y'all playing in our face. And producers, y'all should stop. Because these are melanated people and they should be trying to grow together and not knock anybody off the pedestal. Okay? We need everybody to get up there. Y'all actually need to make room for more. Come on now.
I don't hate the dude. That's my second impression on him. First impression wasn't. I was like, this ain't cool. Second impression, though. All right, we'll see where we go.
Bravo really usually don't act like that, but he been hanging with Brandon a lot, dog.
Right.
Because on the real, dog, it's like sometimes I just feel like they be doing a whole lot of sucking with each other.
Oh,
and they
my
irritate.
Anthony, let him. Why would you say that, Anthony? That is insane. To say something like that about a straight man. Are you kidding me? Do you know how feminine you sound talking about another man in that way? Have mercy. It does not show strength from a man downing another man. It actually shows weakness and insecurity. Because how dare you? How dare you have an opinion about how another man moves and how they move ain't got no bearing on you? Let that man be. He'll be accountable for his actions just as well as you. All right? Ooh, Lord, that was crazy.
God. Real talk, what you calling it?
Oh, man.
It is what it is.
I think I took a shot of this shit.
I mean, that's real though. Bravo be gaslighting the heck out of Brandon and sometimes making him look crazy. You know, they still my dudes. And I'm always gonna have love for them and have their backs. People gonna be who they are.
The wife's happy with this. I heard.
Just like you gonna be who you gonna be. You gonna be the arrogant prick who think he got something going on. You just made it outside the hood, baby. You ain't on no street with no Barack Obamas or no Jay-Z's and Beyonce's or nothing like that. You on the street with folk that we don't know about. I'm pretty sure of it. Yeah, you hobnobbing with some folks now that has got, landed you a reality TV show. But that's just, listen, I wouldn't toot so loud because believe you me, the fall could be louder.
Heard that her and Christina had a conversation and she kind of addressed her concerns of me hanging out late. So I got to figure it out. But, this is going to be long nights for me here, man. So this is going to be another one of those. I mean, she understands, but, she lost her father at a very young age. And it's crazy because we don't talk about it a lot. I know it's for the streets. So I think that's probably where her concern with me is, you know what I
most
mean?
definitely.
And it's hard out here, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. It's hard out here when you leaving out the club, like having to worry about every 5 seconds, you know. Is it a dude that's not happy with you making the money you're making? Is it a dude whose girl came to the club 3 times and he's like, why she keep going to Bravo's club? Because that happens a lot too.
Yeah.
And Keita sees that. I don't know how to really make her feel comfortable because I'll be real with you, there's no way to make somebody feel comfortable in this environment.
I mean, I think y'all should talk because I can't imagine.
Yeah, that is true. Unfortunately, that is rough and tough. You know, the nightlife brings on a certain element, and baby, with alcohol being included, with all the wanting the jazz of it all about being out at night, I never could get into it, y'all. Oh, I'm telling you, I'd be too tired to be going to somebody's bar, club, or anything. I used to be at the bar just looking like, why do people do this? Why do people do this? You know, I understand about being social, but when you add that liquor element, baby, ooh, honey, you know, you may wake up in places you should not be. You may wake up in places you should not be, honey. And you know, I just was like, listen, you know, Joy needs to stay out them bars, honey, because that is not a place for Joy.
Imagine losing a father that way. She lost already one man that she loved, and so you might want to consider giving her your location, even if you got 2 phones.
I'm not sharing my location, you know.
Bravo say he not sharing his location. Why not, sir? I wish my husband would tell me. Now, that's not something that we do because that's just not, we don't need to. You know, we've been together so long, honey. I know my husband's exact move and he know mine. Like I went a little missing today and he was worried and I forgot. I thought I had told him where, you know, my schedule of the day, because usually that's what we do, you know, but I forgot to tell him that I had excuse me, physical therapy today. And so I had a few missed calls from him, and I'm like, oh, wow. So when I got out of physical therapy, you could see the worry on his face. I'm like, oh, my goodness. So we don't necessarily, maybe we do need to share locations now that that particular situation happened. But that was the first, really. We normally know where each other is, you know, if we are not together, because most times we are definitely together. But a situation like Bravo's, I probably would want his location, and I would be quite concerned with him not being able to provide me with that information. Like, why can't I have your location? It's a safety thing for me, for my brain to be calm. I don't want to worry. You know what I'm saying? And he talking about he ain't. What? Okay, y'all. Let's go.
I mean, no, I don't share my location with nobody, man. I can understand Keita wanting to know where I'm at after 2 a.m. when the business is closed down, because sometimes I do hang out late. But
after 2 a.m., wait a minute. No, sir. See, I'm gonna need to know where you are after about 8 p.m. The sun is gone down. You ain't at home. You talking about 2 a.m. How many times a week is that happening? I understand that you are running this place. Have mercy. And whatever time that place closed, you need to be at home 15, 20 minutes after however long the travel time is from there to home. Come on now. You 2 a.m. and you talking about you hang out. For what? Bravo. You is an older man. What is you hanging out about? See, that's what I don't like about nightlife folk. They still be wanting to hang out as if they are young people. And most of them don't be having families. I got an uncle just this way. Actually, he owns a bar as well. Always loved the nightlife. He doesn't have a family, no wife. Yes, he has children, but didn't raise the children. So really nothing going on other than, his desire to be out in the streets. So, he could be out 2, 3, 4 in the morning. He probably still do that, but I remember him doing that for a long, long time prior to me moving out the home. But baby, as a married man, 2 a.m. every night. Now we've been hire. I hope you can hire. You might not get hired, but somebody, honey, we've been to create something for me to be there some nights or something. 2 a.m. That's too late. That's just too late or too early, whichever way you want to call it.
I think her knowing every single minute of the day where I'm at is not going to cure anxiety.
The heck if it don't. See, you don't really know what women be worried about. If she ain't worried about you cheating, she definitely worried about your safety. And believe you me, knowing your location keeps a lot of the phone calls down. All she got to do is open the app and see where you at. Oh, he at the bar. Okay. No problem. Now, if she see you at James' house, now that's a different story. Or if she see you somewhere that y'all had not discussed that you would be, or you had not, married people do check in. When I make a move, I let my husband know most times. Hey, babe, I'm going here. He lets me know, hey, babe, I'm going there. It's never a time really. I don't know where he is and vice versa. So what is you, honey, baby? I don't know what kind of marriages these folks out here having, but honey, that would not fly in Joy's house. Talk about that wouldn't cure anxiety. That wouldn't happen. I would know where you at. Why is you outside and I don't know where you at? Come on now, Bravo. What is you doing? You got other families out here in Detroit? I hope that ain't what you doing now.
It may actually increase it. I've seen her break down, bro.
Oh, see, yeah. If it increase her anxiety, you doing the wrong thing. You doing the wrong things if it's gonna increase her anxiety about knowing where you at, honey. What's his wife's name? Keita, baby. I'm gonna pray for you, baby. Come on, y'all. Let's continue.
In her breakdown, talking about her father, and I think that's what she does not want to happen with my kids, and it's something that needs to be addressed. It's some healing that's not there with her because she lives PTSD. I think every time that I'm home late, seeing Brendan almost lose his wife, I do not want to go through that. He's been married longer than me. I definitely need the advice he's giving me, and I hope that it makes it better.
I would have PTSD too. You out 2 in the morning. Your business is the nightlife. That brings a certain element. Yeah, I would be wary, like Brandon told you. She done lost somebody, dog. She done lost somebody. She definitely don't want to lose you. You her husband. Come on now. Come on, make a way for your wife. Make a way for your wife. Don't discount how she feels. Because she's definitely giving you the allowance to being out at 2 in the morning. Because most men are not so lucky. I know man couldn't do it. What kind of business you say you want to open? A bar? No, you can't. You can't open up no ball. Who gonna run it? Because you ain't finna run it. You got to be in the house before the sun go down, and you know it. Let's go.
For my marriage also. He's been through a lot, and hopefully that helps me go through less.
Appreciate the invite, man. Love the spot.
Yeah.
Looking forward to what comes of it.
You could help me design the VIP dungeon over there, bro.
Coming up, you're relaunching your music career. You're doing this at 42 with 2 children and a husband. That's almost like a third child. So
Have mercy. Okay.
Where are your
We're
divots?
gonna try this again. I haven't fully made it yet to see if this is working. Now, did it come up? Okay. It didn't switch. Okay, it switched this time. All right. And now still. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so y'all can still hear me even when I have these up. Okay. And even though that's going in the background with the commercials, I can put something else up on the screen. So we gotta figure out other things. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna keep learning. We are learning. Let me take this down.
Hi guys.
All right.
Welcome in.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Just gonna look around. Okay, you got it. Trying to spice up some things. Oh, I love that.
Yes, you bring me to the store, you know.
Today we are at the lingerie store in the Metro Detroit area. And we're going in here to spice something.
Did he rub her leg? I know that's right, sir.
Up a bit.
I want to see Kim in various wigs. So let's just go ahead and role play it all.
Okay, Marcel. I knew it was something with the M. Marcel and Kimberly Dobine. And I believe the other couple is Bravo and Lakita. What are their last names? I'm gonna have to research them too, y'all. Cause I'm trying to dive deeper with the reality TV, going past the show, like scrubbing their Instagram. Well, not just Instagram, any social media, whatever information they may have available online. Just trying to keep a lookout, for things, to bring other news other than probably what the show captures per se. Like, are y'all aware that Ready to Love is not coming back until August the 1st? They just stopped mid-season, stopped at episode 6, haven't given a reason why. Because I've been waiting on episode 7 for like a month and a half, and I'm like, what is going on with Ready to Love? Well, I found out that Will Packer just had a conversation with Steve Harvey podcast or what have you, and said, hey, we're not coming back to August the 1st. It was the network's decision. You guys are going to be happy because of the reasoning. And I'm wondering, what's going on? Is there something with the cast that is requiring them to stop or what have you? I'm quite interested. So I'm going to do a little bit of investigating. So I'm going to try to keep a little bit more tabs on the reality stars than what I normally would, just because now I am moving down this path of content creation. And breaking news is definitely something that the algorithm likes. So we'll be looking for that. So Marcel and Kimberly, I will be looking into you guys soon for sure.
All the way. Let's just go ahead and act. Let's make sure that we just go ahead and make a scene for real. Why not? It's time to get down and dirty. If you want to get spicy, we can get spicy.
Little see-through.
Yeah. I told you all you got to do is get that leather suit.
Oh, you
High
think
heels.
I'm supposed to be Catwoman, huh?
I told you what the deal is. We got a role play.
Oh, Marcel talking like, listen, we need to spice some things up. It's been a little dry over here. He sound like it's been dry over there. He's like, listen, my girlfriend from back in the day, she used to do this. I hope it was from back in the day and not yesterday. Come on, let me go. Because Joy will start talking crazy.
This is cute.
You like that?
I don't know if my boobs will actually fit in here though.
Yeah, them little B-cups. You got the gloves right here. And you got the mask. Look at that. Uh-oh. We almost there. Look at that. Uh-oh. Ooh, about to keep that one. Here you go.
No. You're really on this Catwoman tip.
Yeah,
No.
you gotta do.
Oh, she didn't twisted her mouth up. She is not feeling it. I wonder why a lot of women don't like, I guess, like going into, that part of them. I guess I was that way too, being younger, but now at this prime age, baby, I ain't shy. What you got for me? You want to try this? Come on, I'm down for it.
What is this Catwoman fetish that you two mentioned?
It's not a Catwoman fetish. I'll just be playing around.
He's
I'm a huge.
obsessed with Batman.
Okay, no, don't say obsessed.
Marcel said, come on, baby, now don't say obsessed, because that's gonna lean too much into this is not healthy. This is just a cute look. Oh, that seems nice. All right.
I think he Bruce Wayne or somebody. Talking about some cat.
Bruce Wayne. All right now.
I'm like, oh my God. I can get a whip. Oh, bend over.
No, I ain't bending over.
Oh, she liked that now. That smile came out of her. She said, I can get a whip. I might like that. You might like that too now, Marcel. Come on now. That sounded amazing.
But
oh, speaking of whips, look at this. Oh, it looks like a rope. Like I tie you up with this. You gonna let me tie you up?
Well, we married, so you tied me up already. Yeah, I need a dog collar.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Marcel. He had that dog down pat. Can I do that? No, I can't do it.
give me the dog collar. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, because I'll be bad.
This is super cute. So, how do you feel about going on a staycation that Christina invited both of us on?
It's all about how.
I want to know too. What is the story? What is the story with you and Christina, Kimberly? I mean, it's slowly coming out. You guys were definitely close enough to where you threw her a baby shower. You definitely felt some type of way because she was 2 hours late. What reasoning did she give? Them pregnant people, they something else. But I can definitely tell that Christina is definitely something else. I already told you, I feel like she's self-absorbed, But, honey, we'll see now. Let's go.
How you feel? Like, you know, I adapt like water. It's your thing between you and Christina.
Yeah, well, you know, we had our conversation and I'm cool. Like, I said what I needed to say. She said what she needed to say. And,
You know, I don't want you to have to worry about everything because for us, when we do staycations, it's all peace. We get away from the drama.
Exactly. You know, we're trying to have a romantic weekend.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to have no drama. I'm just, you know, I want to accept the olive branch, but you already know I have trust issues. So let me marinate on it and pray about it.
Yeah, marinate and pray. That's what you got to do. I mean, it's
Marinate and pray. Amen and amen.
you know, it's up in the air. It was an invite. Of course, we're gonna keep it peaceful regardless. Whether we go or not is our choice. You know, we ain't really got to worry about it.
I truly believe that the drama between Christina and I is done. At least for me, it is. But I'm always going to be cautious, you know, just because of history.
And I support Kim 100%, whether she wants to go to the staycation or not. But if anything goes sideways, it's a hop, skip, and a jump to hop in that car and be at the crib in a matter of seconds.
It's all good, you know.
But these are cute. I'm gonna do you like, I don't have any bodies.
And I'm gonna do you like Nancy Nelson.
Have mercy. She couldn't even reach his mouth. She's so short. Or so much shorter than he. Oh my. I know they have a time. I know she enjoys that. Believe you me. There's a thing about being able to look up at your husband, and she got a long way to look up too.
That's me. That's me.
Coming up.
You tired? Bored.
Why you so poor, babe?
I think I'm just cold. That's all.
It's probably heat in her car too.
Oh, are you kicking us out?
I didn't invite everybody. I invited you.
HSN has the spring season's best buys. We've handpicked happiness. Fabulous friends to join in.
Okay, so I wonder why I'm okay. Mute screen audio. Because were we hearing that still? I don't know. I don't know if we were still hearing it. Okay, so we're on commercial right now. We are on. Make sure y'all hit that like button, okay? We got about 30 more seconds. About 30 more seconds. Okay, so it's back.
Oh my God, I'm so scared. All righty. It is nippy. I feel like I'm still outside.
I'm not nervous at all going into this podcast with Anthony. It's Anthony, for crying out loud, and I'm prepared.
Just the fact that I'm here and Chelsea's here, we got her back. She should feel very confident today.
So y'all ready to go? All right. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey.
Come on in.
Hello.
What's going on?
Hello, everyone. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good.
What's up, Squeeze?
Sitting here.
What up, dog?
You good?
Yes, sir.
Y'all got seats right here. Can we get 2 waters?
Let's make that 3.
Is this my water?
Yes.
Oh, mine is right here.
That's the ice. Yeah. Come on, bro.
All right.
You know I know what I'm doing, man. Nice haircut, sir.
Thank you. Thank
You
you.
sitting with me?
Well, I guess I'll sit. You guys sit closer to the mic.
I get so sick of when they are around each other, the dynamic that they have, and the energy is just shifted, and I'm feeling so heavy because Anthony always makes it so uncomfortable because he wants to little boy Brandon so much. I don't understand where this energy comes from. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Correct. I'm sitting right here on the couch with my wife because if you try to pull anything slick, I'm gonna be right here.
Oh, Brandon, what do you think is about to happen at this podcast? You are ready for war.
Do you realize who you are doing this podcast with? This is Anthony, Mr. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, I need her next to the mic.
I know that's right, Brendan. Mr. You never know what you gonna get. You know what? I'm gonna put that statement in my back pocket, probably for a reel that I might have for the Thompsons. Well, probably not the Thompsons, because right now, Miss Thompson, Dr. Thompson, let me add that. Dr. Thompson, she's quite lovely. I see that she has a wine. We may do some content there. But yeah, Mr. You never know what you gonna get.
Because she's going to do all the talking.
Move that in front of her.
Okay.
Brandon, I thought we had an agreement to keep the ops out the building.
No one ever called you out your name. Ever.
We can table it and keep it pushing. So, I mean, this is like highly disrespectful, but you know what? It's not going to stop the show. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Cultural Conversations. We have a special guest today. We got Miss Christina Bowman Smith. Welcome into AT Network.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Okay.
So first, let's go into the music industry. Where did you learn to sing?
My parents sing. They've done albums in the gospel industry.
Oh.
My brothers and my sister sing. So we just come from a very musically inclined family.
So Christina.
Yeah.
You are a
Quit playing with your hair. What did Richard Gere say? Stop fidgeting. You look so much prettier. No, what did he say? Taller. Was it taller? Did she look much taller when she didn't fidget? Or did she look much prettier when she didn't fidget? But he definitely told her to stop fidgeting. Stop fidgeting. You're on camera, Christina. Stop fidgeting. It shows nervousness. You got to get the nerves out by the time cameras come out, because they're recording everything, and it's up to the editors to do with it how they see fit if you don't have any control over such. So let's continue.
woman that is proud about her age, being 40 years old. Like,
I'm 42.
well, I'm just saying, you look young. And like right now, you're
Does she look young, or does she look 42? She looks like, a well put together 42-year-old woman. You can definitely see that she is not 20. She doesn't look young, Anthony. She's just an older woman that's put together as if she was younger. She's wearing the hair of the younger woman. I am 47. I would not necessarily wear a hairstyle of this magnitude. Honey, I get too hot to wear all that hair. There's no way I would do it. No, sir, I would not. So I get that what you're saying. She looks young. No, she's acting young. It's the difference.
relaunching your music career. You're doing this at 42 with 2 children and a husband. That's almost like a third child. So
Now you see, Anthony, you keep taking shots at men like a woman. And I don't like when women do it. When women start taking shots at women or men or whatever they doing, when they get to doing their little thing, I tend to tune out. Like, I try not to get involved in bashing of people, no matter what. Hey, you people got to answer for their own things, okay? I understand that you can have an opinion about people's ways, but those particular things are for you personally, meaning it's for your own analysis, how you walk for your own life. There's no need for you to express the way you feel about something to the next, because they have their own set of tools and their own set of analyzation. You know what I'm saying? How I feel about a person is how I feel about a person, and how it fits my own life and movement. So yeah, it's just ugly when folks play those games.
Anthony is going to take his shots and his opportunities to be shady no matter what. It's what I expect, but it's all good.
I really went into this situation believing that everybody in the room would be on their best behavior. And I thought Anthony would keep it professional.
What genre are you gonna pick? Like, because I think you should mess with guys.
Why would you think Anthony would be on his best behavior? Your husband just told you he is Mr. You don't know what you gonna get. You don't know. Anthony is a person that loves to be the center of attention, and he does it in a way that is very demeaning because his wife demeans him. He said it in the last episode. He didn't use the word demeaning, but he told her, he said, Dr. Thompson, you do criticize me a lot. And she said, well, I criticize everybody. So he vents when he gets outside his home because he takes a lot at home. Okay, y'all have to make way of Anthony. He gets spankings at home and he can't do nothing about it. And he in the house with them kids most times. So when he get around adults, he don't know how to act. And he wants to be the adult. And so everybody gets an Anthony slip. Have mercy, have mercy. See how I have my own analysis. Good gosh almighty.
Gospel, because you got such a big gospel influence.
Well, I haven't publicized exactly how far I'm going right now.
And you're not right now either.
And I'm not right now.
Okay. So that's the end of that part. Thanks.
The Smith's friend is unprofessional. And I'm not about to sit here and let you bait me and going back and forth with you. I actually have something to lose. I got business to handle. Everyone, I appreciate your time, Christina Bowman Smith.
Thank you.
And I can't wait to see the new fashion that comes out. I can't wait to hear the songs. And
Okay, so right here it sounds like he wasn't very prepared as far as the questioning lineup because he's stumbling a little bit. But I don't know. That's just Joy's observation.
Like anywhere else, if you want to be a star, come over to AT Network.
And Star Factory Weed.
What? If you want to be a star.
I appreciate you coming through.
Thank you for having me. Thanks for watching.
It's a wrap, y'all. Clear.
I feel like the podcast went very well. I can't even be mad. Good job, Anthony.
Yeah, I think.
Okay. Well, Christina said that it went very well. So I guess the footage we got, plays to just awkwardness, and of course the producers are gonna produce for sure. I'm gonna have to find out where his podcast is showing So there's more, more content that I can look at for sure.
I think with me there in the trenches and then Chelsea in her sniper position, there was no way this interview was going to get off track. Yeah, but next time you interview Christina, you got to reach out to Chelsea.
Chelsea over here, she's my brand manager. She keeps everything in line.
Okay. I'm glad I already got my interview done.
Well, there'll be more because she's on the rise, you know.
So what else is up, y'all?
Oh, man. Chilling, man. Developing these artists.
The biggest star that you've ever worked with, let's be real, is Christina Bowman-Smith.
I mean, I feel like you're trying to diminish the things that I've done. Yes, my baby is dope, and I know you are a fan of her, but you should be more of a fan of LaToya.
Go ahead. That's why I dropped $250K on my baby.
Oh, my. Here they go, y'all. It's getting ready to get insane. See, I got to start. I wish that that I had like different effects that I could do. Because right now, I would be putting up some type of fighting something or another going on. This is, I think with other streaming services, you could probably do a little bit more. Because I've seen with a few other people, different things. And StreamYard doesn't have those particular things, or at least the version of StreamYard that I have doesn't have those particular things. I'll need to look at the other versions to see what they probably offer and go from there. But yeah, they getting ready to go at it. Come on, Anthony. Come on, Brandon. Whoo, Lord. Y'all should duke it out somewhere. That would be great for TV. If y'all got in a ring with some gloves and just kind of had a little sparring.
I put money up. I am a fan of her.
You need to invest in some more sturdy corks and then wine, because I heard the corks be crumbling.
Oh, don't even front. You know that wine.
Ooh, is he talking about Dr. Thompson's wine? Have mercy, talking about the corks be crumbling. Ooh, the corks be crumbling. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Now y'all need to quit it. All right? Because y'all really looking like Beavis and Butthead. I don't like it. Let's go.
I go hard.
You tired?
Bored.
Why are you so bored, babe?
I think I'm just cold. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah, you got heat in here?
Yeah, it's probably heat in the car too.
Oh, are you kicking us out?
I didn't invite everybody. I invited you.
When you invite a talent, you gotta, the team that comes
This
with
is
it.
my team. We're gonna be respectful
Well,
here.
Brandon, I've been respectful. You got to give me credit. I've been respectful.
Let's keep it.
But Brandon, what do we talk about? Because Lyrique works here too. And I didn't have him come in today out of respect to you.
Do you know that Lyrique has been poaching my clients since I started Star Factory? Basically undercutting me and basically stealing clients. So I'm not cool with him being on the showcase, bro.
Nah, my fans already invited him, dog. He gonna be there, bro. I'm just telling you. I can't
without talking to us.
I can invite whoever I want. Out of respect
You had
to
him
you.
come to my event. You intentionally kept Lyrique away from what? Lyrique is a producer. Was he gonna be making beats in the background? Why would he need to be here in the first place?
Whether he brought Lyrique around or not, I still don't feel like
Is a man's name Lyrique? In my mind, it's spelled like Lyrique, or is it Lirique? Whatever way, it sounds very fruité. Oh my goodness, with these names, are these mothers really naming these babies these weird names? Lyrique? Where did that come from, ma'am? Lyrique. Oh, my mercy.
it gives him, a right to be disrespectful towards Chelsea. As a leader in the community, I expect more from you on the way you handle women.
So what is it that happened today that was disrespectful to you?
Again, Brandon,
Oh, you don't know how to answer a question now? You be
Brandon.
loud as hell any other time.
Brandon, again, out of respect for what we talked about at the last event, I said that I will not address at any moment. I have
Well,
total
if you
respect
say
for
my
you too.
name to other people, then that's an invitation.
Fellas,
Is
can
that
y'all
not
escort her out now, please?
No,
'Cause I don't want
that
to
won't be happening. I can tell you that right now.
Let me show you what I can do.
Go ahead.
What can you do?
I can get somebody off my property real easy.
You being super ridiculous right now.
You about to call the police, bro?
Dude, what are we doing? Escort her
I
since you
mean,
brought her.
if she going, I'm going.
I understand.
Next on Love and Marriage Detroit. Welcome to this staycation.
I'm not gonna say we're gonna be back. Him and Christina every day. Like, I'm not gonna be fake either because I really feel like baby steps. And I've been honest about that.
How did this podcast go bad?
He took shots at Toya, y'all.
He's painting it crazy.
Well, I actually brought Chelsea, which that's a problem. She was disrespectful, and she's your brand manager. I know how she be in these streets.
Are you saying you think she acts like a bird?
I think she acts ghetto sometimes.
Well. There we have it. There we have it. There we have it. That was Love and Marriage Detroit Season 2, Episode 8, Podcast Pop Off. Now, they waited to the end. The pop off really wasn't a pop off. They did a light fizzle. You know what I'm saying? There was a little couple shots fired. Anthony. Brandon took a shot at Dr. Thompson's wine. Anthony took a couple shots at Brandon being childlike. It really wasn't a pop off. He really didn't call the police, or at least it wasn't filmed that the police were called. So the episode was much better than the first one, thank goodness, because y'all got to remember, the first one I couldn't even get through. We had to stop it midway, and I had to come back and do the second half because I'm like, I am bored. But I am excited for the staycation to see how the couples are going to interact with one another under those type of restraints, meaning, under one roof, because I'm believing that's probably what it's going to be. Yeah. So what did we have for Russell and Kobe? They're trying to figure things out. New business being opened. It seems like that is going on with a lot of the couples. We have Bravo and Lakita, expanding their club or what have you to incorporate, I guess, food and all that good stuff. And, we have some things going on for sure. Who else do we have? I guess that's really about it. Yeah, I'm still not sold on if Brandon and Christina are really back with each other. I don't know. They just not giving what I think, a married couple should give. But, that's neither here or there. But I see that we have 5 people watching. Did you guys hit that like button? I hope you did. Does anyone have any questions for me? I don't get a lot of folks over here talking. It just be folks watching. It don't be, I have to, kind of entertain myself. I would love to get anyone's advice on what they would like to see as far as content from me? And I just need some input. Your girl needs some input, I don't get me wrong, I love to see that folks are viewing, but I would love a little bit more engagement. I would love a little bit more engagement. I'll pray on that, okay? For sure, for sure, for sure. Do I have anything back here that is worth you guys viewing? Okay, so you guys did see my little overlay there. All right. We don't need to play that. Yeah, I don't think I have anything per se back here too much more. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Nobody's saying nothing. So we are going to get ready to close it on out. Let's get to, I forgot to put my banner up there, but that's okay, because we did put our fair use overlay up during the show for sure. Oh Lord, I think I'm trying to come down with a little sniffles, y'all. We gotta do something about that. All right. We got to do something about that. Okay, so we're gonna get ready to close it on out. All right. So enjoy your night, y'all. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your day. Enjoy every moment. Remember to enjoy every moment that comes your way. You know why? Y'all know why. We've been at this since October the 31st. You should know why by now. For those of you that keep coming back, you know why. It's because joy is real, y'all. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And yes, I am. All right. So until next time, thank you for being here. And let me know in the comments, what do you think about today's episode? What did you think about my commentary of such? And we'll, wait for the next one. All right. See y'all later. Enjoy.
Baby, I'm a hard mess. Your heart is like a fortress. But baby, I'm still curious about you. Baby, I'm a hard mess. You play me like you're playing chess. Yes, you are oblivious.